Hey guys, so I wanted to go over a few things yesterday that I forgot to tell you in my last video going over the UNAS tasks. So I wanted to show you real quick. So if you have a tier 3 character that you're on, say it's your main or one of your alts that is a tier 3. So the UNAS tasks, as soon as this loads, I'll show you exactly what it is that I was talking about. All right, so if you're on a tier 3 character and you're going to do your UNAS tasks, so your shards are going to be the tier that you are currently logged in on. So if you need life shards because you're building a tier 2 to a tier 3, then these would be blue. So I'm on a tier 3 character and you see the life shards are orange. However, if I click over to a tier 2 character, I feel like I have a computer from the like 1980s, the way this game loads. All right, so now you're on a tier 2 character. See, now your shards are blue. Okay. So I didn't know if people understood that. I have had questions on it. How come when I'm logged into this account, all I can get is the orange shards? Well, are you on a tier 3 character? Yeah, that's why. Now log into one of your tier 2 characters and they'll be blue. And they're also not tradable. The life shards are not tradable through the UNAS tasks. So I don't know why people were misguided on that, but I thought I'd clear that up. But your life shards will change according to the character that you're on, and they are not tradable. They are only for that character. All right, so that takes care of that. The second thing that I wanted to do, what we're talking about today, is rapport. Why is rapport important? Well, if you go to your collectibles and you look at your Giant's Hearts and you view the rewards for the Giant's Hearts, you have a stat increase potion, a wisdom potion, the skill point potion, another skill point potion, vitality increase potion. You can get a masterpiece, which we'll go over that in a minute. Another skill point potion, another masterpiece, and another skill point potion. You also get a couple runes. But the main reason that you want to do it is the skill point potions and the stat increase and the I always get hung up on that word virtue. Your virtue potions, which are your wisdom and courage and all that. Okay? So this is why it's important to do rapport. So when you look at Rapport, you have to bear with me. My eyes are really bad this morning. Okay. So if you look at Rapport, you will come up here to the hourglass. I keep calling this an hourglass. The magnifying glass. And it'll show you what this person gives. See, she gave charisma potion. And charisma, like I told you in my previous video, is one of the hardest ones to get. So I wanted to make sure I got the charisma potion. She also gives vitality. So you wanted to get her. Sierra really doesn't give you much of anything. The special potato helps your right here. So in your adventures tome, you have to have that holy potato with teeth marks, and you get it from her. And that's how you get your 100% on in this continent. Okay? So that's why that one was important, because it helped complete that tome, that adventures tome. Now, if you go down and you look at like Beatrice, Beatrice gives you charisma. She also gives you a legendary card. She also gives you a giant's heart. And she also gives you the vitality. So she's a good one to have. Plus you need Beatrice at the end game. So then if you go to the open seas, I got Black Fang because he gives you vitality. He gives you his card. He gives you a giant's heart. He gives you the island soul. He gave you a masterpiece. And he gave you the Tragon ship. So he was a really good one to get. So what you want to do is look at the magnifying glass and see what they actually give you. I did Black Fang. I started her because I wanted the island soul. I got her card too, which, I mean, that's fine. But also, look and see who gives you gold. A lot of these give you gold. Now, see, this says ancient gold coin, but look down below, it says silver. You want to make sure that it's actually gold down where it says used to obtain 100 gold. And there's 5 of them, so that's 500 gold. So you want to pay attention to that. So go through all of your different rapports and find out who is best for you, for what you need. Do you need to complete your tome for that area, like Rathramus? I needed that potato just to get my 100. Now, why is that important to get 100 on your adventures tome? Well, because if you look at your adventures tome for each area, here you got 10 charisma. You get an Ignia token, which we'll go over that. You get the emote board. You get a stat increase potion. You get a Narya card. So each continent has its own. Here's a wisdom potion. And here's a strength, dexterity, and intelligence increase potion. Here's another Ignia. So those are things that you want to look at in your adventures tome. Like, what am I gaining by completing these? Here's one here, has a courage potion, another stat increase potion, another emote. And the emotes you're going to use during the course of game progression. Here's another one, kindness potion. Let's see what else is there here. Oh, you get another masterpiece. So go through your adventures tome and see the areas that you're able to do it at the point in the game that you are. Some of them are very frustrating. Yorn is very frustrating to get their stuff. So go through and see how far you need to go in the area that you are doing, and keep an eye on your collectibles. Because what are the Giant's Hearts going to give me? View your rewards for it. See where, go to collection status and see where do I get that Giant's Heart. Like, this is a field boss. I haven't been able to get it from her. Tookie Island, I've killed the king I don't know how many times, and I haven't got it. Let's see. Nevea, I haven't got the rapport to where I need to get from her. And I've done the quest on Wisdom Isle and Shadow Moon Market, and I haven't got it. So I'm not quite sure why I don't have those two. I'll have to look at that. But I don't have those, and I've done those. Same with the Omni Stars. Go to collection status and look where you need to go. You need to go to the Garden of Despair and defeat monsters. This one, you got to do the dungeon in the Chaos Line in South Vern. This one's another one that with Naya, which I don't have her either. So it's going to tell you where you're going to obtain these. Like I did yesterday. Remember, I went to the market guy and bought these. But the last one I just got. It's going to tell you where to get them, and then if you click on the rewards info, it's going to tell you what you get when you complete them. So, Makoko seeds, that's all on you. I don't. I'm not a head up on that. The Ignia tokens, I only have 2 of my my adventures tomes. I only have 2 of them to 100, so I only have 2 of the Ignia tokens. But the Ignia token rewards are here. So the only things in here, I think, are the superior stat increase potion and the greater skill point potion. Because I don't care about the mount or the structures. Like, I don't care about stuff like that. A Bitfrost key would be nice. That adds a slot to your Bitfrost. And there is a gold Armin card. So those are like the only things. Is he gold? Oh, and Zinnervale is gold in here too. I didn't know that. So those, and the Makoko skillet, you need that to do the sculpture, the ice sculpture, which is another video that I did if you check it out. You need that to complete the ice sculpture. But just pay attention to what's what. You know, so many people get frustrated and they quit the game, or they get frustrated and they don't understand the game. I was one of those people. I didn't get frustrated to quit or frustrated, you know, whatever. I got frustrated, but I wasn't going to quit the game. I was going to figure the game out. And there are videos, but there aren't videos that really go in depth, like I was saying yesterday, and explain stuff. Like, people just skim through it and they're like, okay, so you want to make sure you do the islands, you want to make sure you do your Unis tasks, you want to make sure you do this, but they don't explain to you why. Like, why is it important? Is there an order to do it? Well, there might be. It depends on you individually as a player. There are some people that want to rush through and just get to endgame. There are other people that want to, that are free to play, that need the gold. And that's where the rapport comes in, and that's where the gold, like I was telling you yesterday on your compass, when you're doing your islands and you come over here and you find the island for the day, which let's see, Snowpang, Oblivion, and you find the island for the day, find out which island is doing gold. I don't even see the islands. Were there islands today? Oh, no, no scheduled event. Okay. But normally, over there it is. There's Valere, Opportunity. Okay. So you'll come here and see if any of these give gold. That one does. So today, Valere Island is the gold island. You see where it says gold under expected rewards? So at 1 p.m. Eastern U.S. time today, so you do the math on your own area, Valere is a gold island. And then you get pirate coins and sea chests and Providence stones and the island soul. Well, they all have the island soul. But Valere is giving gold today. So, there are ways to make gold in the game. You just have to put forth a lot of effort. A lot of people say about Rapport. Rapport is hard. It is. It's not easy. However, there is kind of a trick that I just learned for Rapport. That's how I got Jericho. I needed him because I needed his storyline, but I also wanted that courage potion. And he gives, where's it at? Right here. He gives the secret map. So you get those two really nice deals from him. And then there's 900 gold. So, but there's a story with Jericho, or Jericho, however I call him Jericho. There is the storyline with him, which I explained in another video. When you get the Queen's bracelet. So make sure you do his storyline. Don't rush through his rapport. Make sure you do the storyline. Because it's worth it. It explains a lot. Anyways, back to the rapport. Make sure, like I said, that you're clicking on the magnifying glass and seeing what they give you. Because if you need to get your wisdom up or you need to get your whatever up, click on these and find out, who gives, like there, who gives a wisdom potion. There it is. So you can do rapport with her. But check all of them because some of them, their potion might be up here. So you won't have to go all the way down to trusted. You might just need to get to friendly. So make sure that you're checking those out. Now, the trick that I found that works really well, if I can, let me get my thing hooked up here. All right, let's go. There we go. All right, so Welling Swamp is a good area. So whenever you're doing rapport, you have to collect those Providence stones. The easiest and fastest way to get Providence stones that I have found is by going into areas, bringing up your map, and walking around until you find, which I know it's going to pop here. If I got on the right one, I'm just going to keep walking until it pops up. Now you're not going to do what I'm doing and just, unless you have the time to do it, and just go out walking. Let me get through here. There we go. I'm getting caught up on that flower, and he slowed me down. All right, let me get past all these guys. There we go. Okay, so once I get past them, I just went to the wrong one, that's all. Sorry about that. We'll go over here. So anyhow, what you're doing is you're looking for the boss icon. You're looking for the boss icon because the boss, the little boss monsters, not the big boss, but the little bosses. I'm hoping to find one here in a second. Welling Swamp is a good area. I don't understand. It's like there's none here. Somebody must have just been through here or something, because this is like one of the easiest ways or places to get them. There he is. Okay, so you see right here the boss's head icon. So you're going to go over to him, right over there he is. And when you kill him, you're going to get your Providence stones. Okay? So that's one of the easiest ways to get Providence stones. So when you're out and about and you're running around and you're doing your questing and you're doing everything else, stop at every single one of those bosses that you see along the way on the map and kill them and get your Providence stones. That is how you will get your chests for Rapport. You'll go into town and then trade those in. So definitely make sure that you're doing that. See, then if you go into your inventory, I forget where Providence stones are, or if it doesn't even show it. Those are the goblin stones. Peaches. I don't see the Providence stones. I thought it would be right in here. Those are island items, that's why. Let's see if I go to Rapport. Yeah, that doesn't even give me a scale. Net stronghold. Huh. Well, that's weird. I don't know where you would see that other than to go to the market to exchange them. Alright, so anyways, and then you would, where is she? Right there. Find your Rapport lady and exchange those. So if all day long you're questing and you're killing every single one of those bosses you see along the way, you will be surprised how many stones you will have to trade to the Rapport person at the end of the day or midday, or whenever you decide to go, whenever you stop into a town, just stop at the Rapport. See, I just traded mine in, so oh, I have enough for one. So there you go. So then just do that and get your Rapport chests and either save them, stock them up, or go ahead and open them. This is a select an item. This is a chance. Anytime I have a chance, I just go ahead and open it. But the select an item, I leave that one sit because certain NPCs like certain things, and it's kind of nice to be able to select that for them. You don't get any more or any less, so it doesn't matter. So make sure that you're doing that. That way you can get your Rapport items to help you do your the Rapport that you need, that you're working on, you're working towards. Don't do every single one. It doesn't make sense. Let me see. I got Nobby because Nobby gave a kindness potion. If it weren't for that, I wouldn't have even bothered with Nobby in the beginning. But that was it, because it helped with the virtue. So Levi I'll probably do later on at some point because he does give a stat increase and a secret map. But I'm not focused on him right now. Lucia, let's see, there's 1800 coin or gold, 1800, 900. That's silver, so that doesn't really matter to me. There's one stat potion. Those don't matter to me. That doesn't matter to me. And her card. So she would be good for gold if you needed gold. You can Google search a rapport calculator for Lost Ark. And there are several out there, and it'll actually tell you exactly how much you're going to need for that NPC. So yeah, you can do that. I'm not going to pull one up and then do that because that's up to you which one you choose. I don't do it because some of them can be right, some of them might be different, it could be wrong, and I don't want to give you bad information. So just do that on your own. Pull that up. Google search Lost Ark Rapport requirements, or something like that, and it'll tell you. You can choose which NPC. You can in the little search bar, you can put their name in and pull it up, and it'll show you exactly what you need for that NPC. Okay, so that's it, guys. I just wanted to show you that about the rapport system, why it's important, what you can get with it, an easy way to get Providence Stones, to get the rapport chest with the NPC down here, Nada, well, in any town, any major town, major city, whatever. That's an easy way to get the rapport Providence Stones. The other one I showed you in my previous video, if you saw it, is on Una's tasks. Like here, meet the challenge, you get 700 Providence Stones, 900. There was another 900 up here. So it just depends on what you need. There's 800. So far you've had enough. There's 2, 3. That makes 4, 5. There's 5 chests that you can get. One. Let's see. 100 and 1200. There's one. 8. Okay, so that's 3 chests you can get a day just by doing Una's tasks. Just using your alts. If that is all you want to do for the day is, and that's which is what I was telling you yesterday, when you're doing the Una's tasks, decide that day what it is that you want to do. Do you need because remember, these can't be shared, so it's individual. If you have one who needs life shards, have them come and do these 3. 3 of these. Pick the ones that give the most, like 8, 10, go through and pick the ones that give the most. Have that one that needs it do that quest, those quests. If you need Providence Stones for rapport, have a couple of them do a couple of these and get your Providence Stones, which are these pink hearts. If you need skill points, then just go through and do the skill points. It just all depends on what you need for that day. Okay? Now remember, your main is doing this, which is going to have your masterpieces and your stat increase potions, your emotes, your virtue potions, and everything else. Your main is going to be doing that. So your dailies, you need to decide what on your daily with your alt, what that alt needs for that day, or what you need for that day. Do you need a boost with upgrading? Sorry, I hit my microphone. Do you need leap stones? Do you need life shards? Do you need, depending on what level you are also. Because remember, these change with the different tier of your character. So instead of life leap stones, it'll be honor leap stones, or vice versa, whatever. Okay, so just make sure you're paying attention to that when you're doing these. What do you need that day? Do you have a lot of providence stones and you can go get a bunch of rapport because you need gold? If that's the case, then pull up your rapport and go through these and see, who gives me a good amount of gold. See, he's silver, and pay attention to that. Whoops, I didn't mean to click that. What character am I on? Yeah, let's abandon that. I didn't mean to click that. So anyhow, just do that. Make sure you pay attention to, is it silver or gold, because it'll say gold coins, and then you look at it and it actually says silver. I don't know why the game does that, why it doesn't just say silver. So anyhow, do that for your rapport. Build that up. Get your stat increased. Get your stat increased potions. Get your virtue potions. Get your masterpieces. Get your emotes. There's one for an emote I was explaining yesterday called Whistle in a Una's task. So make sure that you get that. Just read the magnifying glass on the rapport the same way you do on your Una tasks. That way you know. And then go to your collectibles and see, what do I need? Okay, so I need the 4th giant's heart, the 7th, and the 12th. Well, how do I get that? And see if here it is. Oh, it's reputation. Okay, so that would be an Una's task. Well, that's my bad. See, I didn't read that. I did not read reputation. That's Una's task. So I need to do that Una's task to get that. Do I have that on my... Let me see. What's that called? Tookie Island, Killing the King. No, I don't have that one on. Oh, yeah, there it is. Killing the King. Okay, so I do have... Oh, yeah, that takes 30 days. Okay, right. Okay, so I did have it. So that's in the Una's task. But make sure that you see, how do I acquire it? Because some of them are an exchange. So this one is an exchange on Freedom Isle with Black Fang. And then what you can do is Google it and see how much does it cost, because some of them are 30,000 pirate coins, 50,000 pirate coins. Here's another one that you can exchange it with the illicit marketeer. So, and you can also Google like Wandering Merchants, Lost Ark schedule, and it'll actually, there are places that will tell you where every wandering merchant is going to be, what time they're going to be there, how long they stay there, and how often it refreshes. You can find that out as well. Google search that. I can put some links down in the description of some of the ones that I use. But like I said, use them with caution, because like every game, everything changes. Sometimes some of the things on there are not 100% accurate. But if it is off in a day or two, it refreshes. So let's see. Yeah, see, there's another exchange. And here's Rapport. Beatrice's Rapport gives a giant's heart. Sasha's Rapport gives you a giant's heart. So that's why the Rapport system is so um, important. It's just needed. You just have to pay attention to what you're doing. Don't do rapport with every single NPC. Just don't do that. Don't waste your rapport items on somebody that's just going to give you a handful of silver or a map. Especially if it's not a decent map, or just something good like a giant's heart or a masterpiece or a stat increase potion or a virtue potion. Make sure it's something that's going to be useful, and make sure it's something that can lead to you getting other rewards. Like a giant's heart will reward you with these, and a masterpiece that you collect will reward you with these. So make sure that you're paying attention to what you're doing with your rapport. And like I said, hunt the bosses along the way and just have fun with the game. Get your gold, get your items. Uh, that's the easiest way I can tell you to do stuff with this. So, and if I'm stammering again, like I probably did yesterday, it is 6 o'clock in the morning and I just woke up a little bit ago and I logged on and two people had messaged me on Discord. Hey, could you explain, some of the things about the rapport system and stuff? So I wanted to do that and show you an easy way to get the Providence Stones, which is, like I said, find the little bull's head on your map and kill the little bosses along the way of your adventures, no matter where you are. Kill every single one, and then go into town and exchange them. That's one of the easiest ways to do that. Oh, and I also wanted to show you the difference in the life shards and the honor shards, depending on what level you are logged into. So if you're logged into a tier 2, it's going to be tier 2 items. If you're logged into tier 3, these are going to be tier 3 items. All right, that's it. I am done. I see I have a quest up here. He's coming to the end. He's almost tier 3. He is 2 or 3 upgrades away from 1100. Yeah. I just need to upgrade, I think, this piece, and this one. Yeah, these 3 pieces, because the rest are 15. These 3 pieces, it'll put him at 1100. And then he's going to be able to continue on in Punica. So, and then I have 2 more to get to tier 3. And then I'm done as far as all my alts go. So, just have fun with the game. Don't get frustrated. Don't, when you hear these pay-to-play players, bragging about, I'm in relic gear and I'm this and I'm that. You might not be in relic gear until next year, being a free-to-play player. Being realistic, this is almost June, so it might take you 5 or 6 months to get to relic, where these guys are level, 15 and stuff in their relic gear. It's going to be a long time if you're free to play. So just take advantage of all this stuff in the meantime and have fun with the game. That's about it. That's all I could think of. But the biggest thing in the game is have fun. A lot of people don't understand some of the basic stuff. I didn't. And I'm not afraid to admit it. I didn't understand it. But I figured it out. So, all right, guys, that's it for me. I'm going to go make a pot of coffee and figure out what color I want to dye his stuff. I did everything white just so I could have a base. Him and my other one. So, alright guys, have a great day. Enjoy the game. And I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.